and Awesome Diamond. The last 2 or 3 getting ready, the fillies and the first for the card. Sunset Feeling goes up, and Awesome Diamond to come up and complete the line, and they'll be set for the opening race this evening. Amber lights are blinking on top of the gates. Awesome Diamond goes up, set to run, set to go. Lights blinking away for the first on the card. Signal given. Set. Stand. They're off and running. A little bit slow to get going, eyes wide open on the inside, missed it about 3 lengths and jumping out quickly raised the play. Torpedoes showing speed and out. Brittany going up on the outside to head them off. Just behind them Sunset Feeling, followed by Awesome Diamond. The middle there Torpedo from Fantasies, a length for the back Lady Brocco. Inside Rory's Jane, and now eyes wide open is tacking on the first turn. Raised the play, slowed them up in front, led about ahead to the outside. Our Brittany a length for the back Sunset Feeling. Fantasies is fourth on the inside of the favourite Torpedo, fifth the middle. Awesome Diamond very wide, a length for the back Lady Brocco. Rory's Jane and up on the inside, eyes wide open. Only about 4 lengths covering them inside the 600 metre mark. Raise the play on the inside, about a neck in front of Our Brittany. Sunset Feeling 3 out, a length further back in the race. Then Rory's Jane around Awesome Diamond. Torpedo lost ground. Fantasy on the fence and Lady Brocco pulled out deep, and eyes wide open is back at the tail. They bunch on the turn. Raise the play, Our Brittany. Rory's Jane further out behind them Fantasies, and Lady Brocco running on and back behind them Torpedo. Our Brittany took the lead in the home straight from Raise the Play, and further back Fantasies out late. Torpedo with a late run on the fence, but Our Brittany in front from Fantasies, wearing it down. Our Brittany in front. Our Brittany's just won a half head on the line. 2 Fantasies. Torpedo close up third, behind them Lady Brocco. Then Awesome Diamond, Raise the Play. Rory's Jane a gap then to Sunset Feeling, and eyes wide open, who missed the kickers last of all. They set to run. They stand. They're ready now. Racing. Mr. Feelgood missed it about 3/4. He wasn't too bad tonight, and one of the best out Prime Ruler. Mr. Sands, Mr. Machiavelli and Zahiro showing some speed from the outside. Behind those settling down, coming over Jugar Bay. Mr. Feelgood got up on the inside of Our Heritage, and further back Mr. Touchwood and Kabilla. Mr. Machiavelli led at the 1200 metre mark and moved by nearly 2 lengths. Zahiro up on the outside of Prime Ruler, a neck away third the fence. 2 further back Mr. Feelgood got up inside Mr. Sands. A length further back in the race then Jugar Bay from Our Heritage, and 2 to Kabilla and Mr. Touchwood the rail. Going down the back of the 900 metre mark, an even speed set up in front by Mr. Machiavelli, a length and 3/4 Zahiro, a neck to Prime Ruler on the fence third, a length and a half Mr. Sands, 3/4 further back fifth the inside Mr. Feelgood. Jugar Bay out 3 deep. Our Heritage moves up in the middle, a length and a half Kabilla, and last of all is Mr. Touchwood. The leader coming down towards the 600 metre mark is Mr. Machiavelli, a length and a half to Zahiro. Mr. Sands up to third. Jugar Bay is wide, behind those is Prime Ruler. Further back in the race and Our Heritage Kabilla. Mr. Feelgood went back to second last. Mr. Touchwood last of all. Mr. Machiavelli on the bend, a neck in front. Zahiro travelling well. Moves up on the outside, almost on terms. 2 lengths to Our Heritage. Then Prime Ruler. They've got away from the others from Mr. Feelgood. On the turn, Zahiro took the lead now, and they turn from Mr. Machiavelli. 2 lengths Our Heritage, and further back Prime Ruler. The top weight Zahiro in front with 150 to go from Mr. Machiavelli. Our Heritage and Kabilla with a late run. Zahiro a length in front. Kabilla won't get there in time, and Zahiro takes it out 3/4. Kabilla second, third Our Heritage, fourth Mr. Feelgood. They're followed by Mr. Machiavelli, a gap in the race Mr. Touchwood, Prime Ruler, Mr. Sands and Jugar Bay. They stand, set, ready to run, set to go. Banff Connection 2 from the outside. Signal racing. Came out in a good line to Avilda, one of the best away near the inside with Wyndham Tycoon and Kahuna, and further out here is Mondavert and Banff Connection showing good speed out in the middle of the track, is heading forward now from Trimahar. Bergamia further back in the race, followed on the inside by Saboteur, then Troubadour, and back near the tail and sitting out wide is Wise Words into the back, and Avilda the filly about 3/4 in front of Wyndham Tycoon. A half Banff Connection 3 wide on the outside third, a length and a half Kahuna. Trimahar went around the outside of it with Mondavert. Just off the fence is Bergamia, 2 to Wise Words, who improved around Saboteur, and Troubadour last of all. Off the back they race at the 850 metre mark of Vilda by 3/4 Wyndham Tycoon. Banff Connection working out 3 deep and Trimmer half 4 wide. A length and a half further back, Kahuna on the inside of Bergamia. Moving up 3 deep is Montevert. They got 3 lengths in front of Wise Words. Outside at Troubadour and back to the inside is Saboteur. 550 out of Vilda from Wyndham Tycoon, and Banff Connection is under pressure, 3 out. A length and a half. Kahuna's had a good run from Bergamia. Montevert further back, Troubadour. Wise Words waiting for a way clear. Dropping out Trimmer half, followed by Saboteur. Up to the bend of Vilda led 3/4 Wyndham Tycoon struggling. Kahuna trying to get out, and Bergamia pulled wide around the outside, running on. Vilda straightens a half in front of Bergamia, and Kahuna gets the run up on the fence from Wyndham Tycoon. Vilda in front at the 180 metre mark. On the outside, trying hard, Bergamia. Saboteur from last, and Kahuna back on the fence, but the filly's doing it well near the line of Vilda, and Vilda scores a half length. Saboteur second, a half away third, Kahuna. A gap then Troubadour from Wise Words. Bergamia, Banff Connection, Wyndham Tycoon. A long gap then to Montevert, who was eased up about 50 metres from the line, and with it is Trimmer Ha. The line, set to run. And they're ready for race number 4 on the program. The line is good. Stalls are back, they're racing. Foramore had no speed, dropped out after the jump away. Count Venetian began okay. Our George quickly goes forward in the early point, takes it up now from Nicoletto. Count Venetian, and just on the outside, Rio Del Mar, Mrs. Bentley. Flaming Roberto from Planet King. Further back in the race, Our Needles, Navajo Poet, Foramore. Further back then came Lazy Loot, and last of all, Silver Glade. 1,600 metres to go out of the straight. The leader is Our George. Just on a length to Nicoletto, and Count Venetian third the fence. 2 further back, Rio Del Mar. 2 lengths to Mrs. Bentley fifth. A length then Planet King on the outside. Of back on the fence, Flaming Roberto. 1 further back in the race then is No Needles, followed by Foramore the rail. A length and a half, Navajo Poet. 2 then to Lazy Loot, and last of all, Silver Glade. Around the turn of the bottom turn at the 1,300 metre mark, and they're well strung out here. And the leader over on the inside is Al George. Held together by Gauchi by a length and a half to Nicoletto. 2 to Count Venetian, 1 Rio Del Mar, and Flaming Roberto got up inside it. 2 lengths further back in the race, Mrs. Bentley. Rio Del Mar now 3 off the fence. Behind Mrs. Bentley is Foramore. They're followed by Planet King and No Needles. 2 or 3 Navajo Poet. 3 further back, Lazy Loot, and 2 to Silver Glade. At the turn at the 900 metre mark, and the leader is Our George, about 3/4 in front of Nicoletto. 2 to Count Venetian off the fence third. Flaming Roberto is on the inside fourth. A length and a half, Rio Del Mar fifth. 1 to Mrs. Bentley, the inside Foramore. Planet King to the outside. 2 further back, No Needles. 3 Navajo Poet. 2 further back, Lazy Loot. 10 lengths off the front, and 2 to Silver Glade. They go to the 600 metre mark, and the sprint on now. Our George a neck in front of Nicoletto. 2.5 further back in the race, Flaming Roberto, Rio Del Mar. Planet King taking it to the outside. Count Venetian lost ground. Then Mrs. Bentley from No Needles, and they got 4 lengths in front of further back in the race. Then came Lazy Loot. Our George tackled by Rio Del Mar, Planet King, and Flaming Roberto getting a run. Nicoletto's there and wider out on the track. Mrs. Bentley when they wheel in the straight. Planet King out wide, hit the front. Mrs. Bentley after Planet King with 100 to go. Planet King and Mrs. Bentley further back then No Needles. Planet King, Mrs. Bentley, Planet King. Mrs. Bentley goes home best. Mrs. Bentley wins it ahead to Planet King. Third's tight. The inside Lazy Leader on the outside. No Needles behind those. Navajo Poet. A gap in the race. Flaming Roberto, Count Venetian, Rio Del Mar, Silver Glade, Our George, well back Foramore, and Nicoletto near the tail. Set to run. Ready for the plate. And the line is good. The light's blinking away. And the mares stand. There's high speed in the race. Stalls are back, they're racing. Hit and run a little bit slow out with Hula Wonder dropping out to the back of the field. Cradle Snatcher away running. Landed in front here, settling down from the Golden Dane, showing speed. Fayruz is pushing forward. Rain Dance Lady slots in fourth. Then Southlands, and further back in the race, Hula Wonder. They're followed by Hit and Run the inside. Noir Sear and 2 to Sengigi Beach. The leader on the inside, Cradle Snatcher at the 850, a half in front. Now a length in front of Fayruz, a length and a half the Golden Dane. Rain Dance Lady is on the outside fourth. Back to the fence behind Southlands. Then Vase here only about 4 lengths off them. Hula Wonder on the outside from Hit and Run, and on the outside of it now Singigi Beach as they bunch up. Inside the 600, Cradle Snatcher a neck in front of Fairuz, and Rain Dance Lady is looming up on the outside, makes a line of 3. The Golden Dane fourth, a length off them. A half then Vase is still running on. Further back Hula Wonder, Singigi Beach on the bend, and it's Rain Dance Lady out wide, sweeping up now to Cradle Snatcher and Fairuz. They left the fence and the Golden Dane got through, but Rain Dance Lady hit the front out wide from the Golden Dane. Rain Dance Lady drew a neck in front. The Golden Dane fighting back. Rain Dance Lady ahead in front. The Golden Dane coming back on the inside. Rain Dance Lady, the Golden Dane. They hit it heads up and down. Rain Dance Lady, the Golden Dane, not quite sure. 5 away, third in the race. Would have been Cradle Snatcher from Hula Wonder, then Hit and Run. Further back, Fairuz, Singigi Beach, followed by Southlands. Nawaz here dropped out in the last 200. It's a photo. Just about ready to run for the big race tonight. The Sunny Cross Stakes as Reduced Choice goes up. Set to go. Lights are blinking. The line is good. The field is ready. The starter has a good line. They're off and running, and Gold Guru missed the start 3 lengths. And Paint Out running, landed in front of St Christophe and Theatre. Further back then Miss Penny Money when they settle down, and Reduced Choices travelling forward. Going around the outside now of Laurie's Lottery, then Flavour. 6 lengths to Rustic Dream and 3 to Gold Guru. The pace right on at the 800 metre mark, and Theatre serves it up to Paint. With Reduced Choice going up third on the outside, 3 out. A half further back St Christophe running fourth. A length into Laurie's Lottery, Miss Penny Money. 2 to Flavour, 5 to Rustic Dream and 3 to Gold Guru. Coming down the side, it's Paint on the inside and Theatre. Having a good battle, a length and a half to 2 in front of Reduced Choice. On the outside of St Christophe, 2 further back Laurie's Lottery. On the inside, Miss Penny Money, 2 to Flavour, 3 Rustic Dream, 4 to Gold Guru before the turn. Theatre and Paint together. A length in front now from Reduced Choice. At the moment, Cassidy's niggling at the favourite, and St Christophe has pushed it out of the way. Miss Penny Money coming with a run. They wheel for home. Paint first for home. Reduced Choice is gone. Miss Penny Money's the one. The 3-year-old filly exploded away. She's home. She's kicked to the lead from St Christophe and Reduced Choice. Miss Penny Money, the filly, blitzes them. Wins 2 lengths Reduced Choice. A neck away third St Christophe. Then Flavour, Rustic Dream was running on late. Further back in the race then Paint, followed by Theatre, Laurie's Lottery, Gold Guru last of all. Well, the fillies have continued. Last on the card. Line is good, off and running in the final event. They've jumped away in a pretty good line, and Bella Vita down on the inside beat out Gold Lady and Rainbow Melody. Heart of Egypt travelling forward fourth, and the early point followed further back by Don't Babble. Then Arch win a length and a half further back Bellin Shah. Then came our Lisa Rand, followed further back in the race by Bella Vita. Silk Lady has got back second last, and Senegal Island last of all. First turn comes up at the 1250 metre mark, and the leader Mystic Glass 3/4 in front of Gold Lady and Rainbow Melody the grey. Travelling forward now goes up to head them off down the back, and on the outside Rainbow Melody drew about a head in front, but Mr Glass kept the rail. A length and a half into Gold Lady. They got 3 lengths in front of Heart of Egypt, who's running fourth. A length the outside Archwin fifth. 2 further back Don't Babble, and they're followed by Bella Vita. A length and a half Bellin Shah, the inside Owly Saran. Silk Lady back in the middle, and 2 last of all the Senegal Island. Off the back of the 750 metre mark they race. Mr Glass is about a half in front of Rainbow Melody. Gold Lady up to third. Heart of Egypt 4 wide going forward now. A length and a half to Archwin from Don't Babble, Bella Vita. Further back in the race, Silk Lady followed by Bellin Shah, Owly Saran and Senegal, and last of all Heart of Egypt's whizzed around the outside and hit the front from Rainbow Melody and Mystic Glass the fence. A length and a half further back Archwin, then Gold Lady, and further back Silk Lady went back to the fence looking for a run. Heart of Egypt out wide, got 3/4 Mystic Glass on the turn. A length Rainbow Melody followed further back by Silk Lady. Heart of Egypt straightened up about 3/4 in front. Mystic Glass is second on the inside. Now Silk Lady into the clear, and here she comes. The New Zealand mare winding up. She's got this leader, I'd say. Silk Lady loomed up to Heart of Egypt. Silk Lady put her head in front near the line. Silk Lady wins it ahead on the line to Heart of Egypt. 2 away third Mystic Glass, followed by Don't Babble. Then Archwin further back in the race, and Bellin Shah. Senegal and followed further back by our Lisa Rand, Bella Vita. Well back was Gold Lady and Rainbow Melody near the tail.
Gamers coming up into the line.